Kallia Cooper presents, inspired by the My Heroic Imagination Project, the line between heroism and villainism. Now, in order to begin, we need to come up with a definition. What does it mean to be a hero? Well, a hero is someone who strives to help others. A hero might put the needs of others above their own, and a hero wants to help those who truly need it. In other words, a hero is someone who will go out of their way to make sure that those around them are safe and secure. This is often exemplified with comic book superheroes, such as those pictured on my slide. However, everyday examples can include doctors, firefighters, police officers, and even teachers. So, now that we have a definition of hero, we also need to figure out a definition for. Specifically, we need to figure out, what does it mean to be a villain? Well, a villain is someone who always puts their wants over the needs of others. They either intentionally try to hurt people, or they don't care if other people are hurt because of their actions. And villains only care about themselves. In other words, villains are generally a narcissistic menace for society. Now, I know what you're wondering. Why would we need a presentation on the difference between being a villain and being a hero? Shouldn't that be obvious enough? Not necessarily. Popular culture has showed us that the line between being a hero and a villain can sometimes be thin and blurry. These examples are often called anti-heroes. Anti-heroes are people who help others but don't always follow the law. They generally care more about vengeance than they do about justice. They only help others when it helps them. And some people see anti-heroes as heroes, but others think that they are villains, or at the very least, a serious menace to society. They are constantly circumventing the proper channels of getting things done, because they say, well, I have the power to right things my own way. However, this really calls into question, is helping others the only thing that makes you a hero? Well, to answer this question, I think that we need to look at a case study. An example of a hero that could be confused for a villain. Pictured here is Katsuki Bakugo. Bakugo is a character from the popular anime My Hero Academia. In the show, he is a high school student attending a school called UA, which is essentially a prep school for heroes in training. In other words, despite Bakugo's menacing appearance, he says he wants to be a hero. But Bakugo is generally really mean to everyone around him, and it seems like his main motivation is to be better than everyone. Now, you would think, by being the best hero, that would still mean that he's a hero, right? Well, while Bakugo never has any intention to hurt anyone other than the villains, he also never actually talks about wanting to help other people. So while his actions may be helping others, his intentions may not necessarily be in the right place. This all changes, however, after Bakugo goes through a sort of test. Now, Bakugo's test isn't necessarily a school test. It's more of something that happened to him, an ordeal that he had to learn from. In this test, Bakugo is taken hostage by a group of villains, who then ask him to join them. The villains talk about how angry Bakugo seems to be all the time, and how he could easily become a villain, especially given how powerful his abilities are. Luckily, Bakugo proves himself to be heroic. He rejects the offer of the villains, telling them about how he would never want to hurt anyone, but really wants to help people. And then he tries to fight the villains off until other heroes can come and help him. He even lets his friends help him escape, which is very uncharacteristic for him. But after this entire ordeal, Bakugo realizes that his intentions and the fact that he is helping others aren't the only important things for being considered a hero. Bakugo becomes a little bit nicer to everyone around him, and he focuses more on learning how to be better at helping other people instead of just learning how to be better than everyone around him. Bakugo's character development really helps to show what it is that makes a hero. A hero is not only the actions, and a hero is not only the intentions. The intentions are just as important as the actions, and the actions are just as important as the intentions. These two things need to coincide and mesh well together. Otherwise, you can't really be considered a hero, but possibly an anti-hero or a villain. Not only are actions and intention important, but attitude is also very important for being considered a hero. People don't think that heroes are the people who are grumpy and angry and unwilling to help. Heroes are the people who are always willing to help, who go out of their way to be charming and nice and to lend a hand. Actions, intention, attitude. These are the three things that really help make a bona fide hero. Not an anti-hero, not someone who's on a fence about it, but someone who is really helping others. Someone who is really showing that they care. Someone who is really a hero. Thank you.